A simple screening test could help save your life by funding lung cancer and finding it early.
But first, yet another reason to get off that couch. Medical reporter Liz Bonis joins us now with those stories and more. Liz.
But don't get off it before we're done here on Local 12. That's my only request, okay? Exercise that burns between 90 to 110 calories a day, such as a brisk 20-minute walk, could reduce the risk of early death between 16 to 30%. New study from the University of Cambridge measured the physical activity and the health of more than 334,000 Europeans over 12 years. Researchers found just a little exercise goes a really long way, while a lack of exercise could cause twice as many deaths as obesity. If your job or your smoking history has you at a higher risk for lung cancer, experts at the UC Cancer Institute say you may benefit from a simple screening test to help save your life. We explained just how it works in today's Medical Edge.
I started when I was probably about 12 years old because the other guys, they all smoked, so I wanted to be like them.
He quit years ago, but between his smoking and his former job,
And being a bricklayer, we worked around asbestos and a lot of dirt, a lot of dust on jobs.
Robert Ireland recently found out he is at risk for lung cancer. So to find out more, he recently had this test. It is called the CT scan.
Basically, it's a special form of an X-ray that can take very small, detailed images of any part of the body.
Dr. Sandra Starnes helped make this test available for patients such as Ireland at no charge. She heads up a collaborative effort between her screening team and some companies who may have workers at risk for lung cancer. While not everybody shares the same profile as Ireland,
There are, however, certain things that may put you at higher risk for lung cancer. So this screening now is designed for those who may be in this category.
So what that means is, for the most part, patients who have had a heavy smoking history. So typically 1 pack per day for 30 years or 2 pack per day for 15 years is what we consider high risk. And doesn't matter if you quit, 5, 10 years ago, you're still at risk, so we still do recommend screening those patients.
Starnes says the CT scan can detect spots or cells in the lungs which are cancerous, which can be treated or removed before they spread.
So if we can detect it early when it's confined to a single spot in the lung, the cure rates go up from 15% to 80% or so.
The goal now is to simply get those at risk to get the test. Ireland's part of a program with a national company that screens workers from 27 sites around the country. They've already been able to diagnose 11 people with cancer and have had more than 500 screened.
Now, we do have links to find out more about the screening test or whether your company is part of the program. Just go to local12.com. The problem with this is that some insurance companies will cover it and some will not.
Oh.
And there were some things that changed in January. They developed a low-cost program initially to get people in, and then some companies are supplementing it. That's what's holding people back. It's a $2,000 test.
Oh.
They were initially doing something for $100, and it could save your life. So you need to call and just kind of find out that information.
That would make people stop at $2,000.
Well, no, that's it.
But it's got to be available to everybody.
Yeah.
That's it. And
Yeah.
we have mammograms for breast cancer, she points out. Eventually these will be affordable for the right people. It's
All
the
right.
key is kind of getting in if you're at risk. Right,
Liz, thanks.
Ash.